Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Attila Saxon Shore Let's Play. So today we've got a brief interlude of peace, or at least relative peace, where we'll have an opportunity to build up our kingdom a little bit more. And by build up, I mean sort of like fortifying, improving our cities, our public order, stuff like that, not building in the conquest sense. And we are still at war with the Romans, both Eastern and Western and all of their little puppets. But we're not at war with anybody in Britannia or in like the immediate area in mainland Europe. So I'm considering that peace. Right, so we have a lot of money to spend. Let's go ahead and start spending it. First thing we're going to do is throw down some farmsteads here. That should help us with the food issues they've got going on. It looks like we are taking a minor public order hit from food. The instability is really what's killing us here. And let's see, I already have an artisan being built there and the chieftain's house here. I need to tear that down because we want to put in a lead deposit there. Although that public order is actually kind of helpful at the moment. Right, so that looks good. Let's see, over here. How much was it for these? Oh, I'm just short. Let's see if we can maybe trade for a little bit of extra money. Let's see. Will the Danes trade with me? Still no. Let's see. You're at war with the Burgundians. I don't want to cross the Burgundians. You know what? Let's trade with the Abdanians. Let's see. 7. How about 5? Will you give me 5? No. They might give me 4, which is a start. Let's try it. They'll give me 2. I'm going to haggle this up to at least 3. There we go. Okay, so we've got a trade agreement with them that'll improve our income a little bit, and then we got that 300 in payment for it. It might be worth trying to do that with... I guess we're already trading with the Caledonians, and we can't trade with the Picts, so we're pretty much trading with everybody we possibly can. Yeah. Let's see, Langobards. You're not at war with anybody. I will offer you a non-aggression pact. No. Okay. Well, we'll think about that some more, or let them think about it. Let's see. Franks, will you guys... Ooh.
We also need good food, a warm fire, and
okay.
warm women.
How about a military alliance? No. Okay, well, we'll go defensive, and we'll get a little bit of money for that as well. Okay, and that should be enough for, you know, what we were trying to do. Since we're allies, will you guys... Oh, cool. And I can get money for that, too. Maybe 500? Let's try 5. No. Okay. Maybe 4? I don't know. Just trying to get everything I can from these guys. 3. Fine. Whatever. Alright, I think that's pretty much all we can do here. So, we've got the money we need. Let's go ahead and... That's too much, but we can convert this one. So we'll go ahead and start that. It's going to take 8 turns, which feels like an eternity, but we're going to have to do it. Let's see. Nothing to really recruit here. Right, what I could do is I could send these guys home, and by home I mean to the capital here, and let them retrain their cavalry. And I could send these guys to Lindum to help with the public order issues. I think I'll do that. So you get up there. You're going to force march to here. And, oh, they can't actually recruit because I did that. So, might have been a little bit of a mistake there. I'm going to get rid of... Let's see. What do I want to be rid of? Got a lot of melee infantry. But you guys actually have pretty decent melee attack. So, you know what? Saxon Spear, Mercenaries, you can go. And then I'll definitely cut these 2 loose because they're pretty expensive. And that frees up space for at least 3 cavalry, and I may decide to get rid of another unit somewhere to make room for another. Maybe these Saxon Lancers, but the Lancers are pretty good. They're just really pricey. But we do have the money at this point to do it, so I might leave them in there. But we're going to, on the next turn, get a bunch of these mounted raiders for that party. They're much cheaper than what we were using. Alright, so into our faction here, and then I think we'll call it a turn. You still don't have enough influence. And, okay, so how are we doing on our religion? Still going up, and still going down, although not nearly as quickly as I would like. But we're close. So the Alamans want me to go to war with the Illyrians. They're not offering anything, but I might be able to convince them to hand over a little bit. They are currently my defensive ally as well as defensive allies with the Franks. So being on better terms with them is going to help us with the Franks as well. And frankly, if we go to war with Illyria, I don't think we're ever going to actually see anything from them. So I think if they're willing to give me something here, anything, I will accept. I don't think they'll hand over 8. 5? Okay. Something happened, and apparently one of my commanders is gone. Oh, my king died of natural causes. Wow, okay. So Ezla is now the king, and I need to appoint somebody as general. For now, it's going to be Hengist, since he is a taskmaster. And, yeah, he's actually a pretty competent general, so we'll go ahead and throw him in there. At 42, natural causes at 42, huh? Okay, well, it is 399 AD, so I guess I can believe that. And it looks like his brother Sinred had a illegitimate daughter. And we got some disease, so imminent rebellion as well. A large stone circle stands on a hill near the sea. It has long been a site of Celtic ritual. We should prevent the barbarians from worshipping there. I need to ban them, I think. If I allow them, I'm going to get a huge influx of the Celtic religion, Celtic paganism. So I need to make sure I snuff that out. It looks like the Macedonians have broken away from the Romans, and the Markomans have declared war on them as well. We've encountered Illyria. That's not good. I was hoping that war would never actually turn into anything. Alright, so let's see. You guys are the cheap ones, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And is there anything else here we can build? We can, of course, upgrade this, but I don't think we need that much food. Yeah, we're doing just fine on food. We would get some new javelin men, but I could care less about that. And then here we could take this up to an ironsmith. We're going to take a -1 to public order and a +4 to our squalor, which is already a bit of an issue in the capital here. So I don't think I will do that just yet. Up here, let's see. This is going to become our lead deposit. And that is all my money. I would like to get this artisan taken up to... I should probably build the wood carver up here since I have a smithy down here. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, not a whole lot else to do with our money here. Let's jump into this screen. So, again, Ezla is our king, and he no longer needs an office. I probably should have made Sinred the heir. I think he's better suited to the post, but whatever. Ezla's the king now. I really need you to have a son, man. I guess you could adopt somebody, but I don't want to become any more powerful than we already are. Huh. Right, well, we'll just have to kind of roll with it then. Let's see. Your loyalty is getting a bit low, isn't it? Let's secure... since you're commanding one of my armies, let's make sure you're loyal first. Alright, and then we'll jump back into diplomacy here. The Danes, we'll try one more time to trade with them. Still not having it. Doing okay with the Abdanians here. Our relations go back up after that brief war. Gonna see if I can get a military alliance with the Franks. No. Okay. Do we have...
need of talk,
Yeah, we do.
I'm sure. We also need good food.
I don't think we're gonna be able to pull any more stuff here until our relation increases a bit more. What else? Langobards, we're gonna go for a non-aggression pact again. Still not having it. I would consider throwing a bit of money their way. Let's see. I'll offer no more than 6. Okay, we got him. So there's our non-aggression pact. We'll try to build that into, I don't know, maybe a defensive alliance or something. My goal is to eventually rule Britannia with a couple of Celtic puppet states. And then I would like the Franks and the Alamans to take over all of this area here. And form maybe like a, I don't know, like an Aryan Christian like triumvirate between our 3 factions. That would be kind of cool. Let's see. I think we're doing no deteriorating with the Picts. Interesting. They don't like any of my new friends. Right. Well, that's not a problem. They're pretty weak at the moment. Right? 34. I guess not as weak as I thought they were, but still not that bad. And then I forgot to take a look at this. So 23.3, not decreasing though. That is really unfortunate. And Celtic paganism is going up. Damn. Making this really difficult on me here. Okay. Let's see. You're not force marching anymore. You guys have some room for new recruits. I don't know what I would put in this army though. Let's see. I don't see anything. Actually, that's not too bad. Some artillery wouldn't hurt. And I think that'll be our turn. Alright, so unfortunately the Langobards have declared war on the Angles. And therefore I am obligated to step in. So I guess I will. I don't want to break an alliance here and ruin my credibility. And the Langobards haven't really done anything yet to convince me that they're worth breaking an alliance for. So, no decision to be made there. Alright, so another interesting, well, not another interesting offer. This is the first interesting offer. The Utes want me to join their war against the Picts. Now, this would put me at war with the Picts without any of the other Celtic factions getting drawn in. They won't like it because they are allies. However, at least we will remain at peace with them. And if I can get a little bit more money out of them, I wouldn't necessarily mind. Again, I would rather turn these guys into a puppet state than let, like, you know, one of these Scandinavian factions come in and take that for themselves. So let's try to extort a little bit more money out of them here. So we got almost 1,000 for that, not too bad. Okay, we got a rebellion. Kind of saw that coming. Let's see. Fritha Swith has died. I don't recall who that was. That might have been the original queen. We'll take a look. Guards are placed around the henge, preventing any Celts from entering. So, let's see. Public order up to -10 from all presence of Celtic paganism, and -10 Celtic paganism influence. So that should actually help us. Loyalty secured. Perfect. So let's see. Our non-aggression pact is broken. War has been declared. And then let's see. The Illyrians have changed from Greco-Roman paganism to Latin Christianity. Let's see. We'll grab a new technology here. 3 turns or 6? Are any of those going to be immediately useful? No. So, let's see. Nordic Brigade, which replaces Nordic Band. Medium siege engines, archery ranges, carpenters. What about this? Recruitment costs for melee infantry. That wouldn't be too bad. Sure. Okay, so let's handle this rebellion. We're not even going to really need to do anything here. Just kind of walk over and kill them. I don't know what I should do here. I can pursue them into Caledonian territory. And I probably should, because I don't think the Caledonians are actually going to do anything about them. And if I just let them sit there, they'll, just keep building up a larger and larger force. So let's kill them, even though it's going to hurt our relations with these guys a bit. Just make sure we snuff them out, so they don't cause us any trouble later. And then let's get you guys back home. Oh, you can't move anymore? Yikes. Alright, well that's not good. It looks like he leveled up though. So let's see. +5. Do I have anything better? No. Sure. Fatigue rate and public order. I guess I'll do fatigue rate. And I want... not just that, but I wanted... where is it? Income. Maybe he doesn't have access to it. There's one that gives you greater campaign movement, but I don't see it. Right, well I'll do this and that then. And unfortunately I can't get them home, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. It looks like we're gonna have another rebellion next turn because I couldn't get them back. So let's see. In Lindum, I think we're gonna build our pastures, and then over here in Sagontium we're gonna build our goat herds. Oh, I forgot to rename these as well. I'll have to do that between episodes. I need to give these cities their Saxon names. Okay. Let's see, that's +4, but how much of that is due to military presence? Yeah, 8 of it. Shame. Not a whole lot I can do about it. Let's take a look at this. So you're up to level 3 now. Let's secure his loyalty since he's a governor. How much influence do you have? 54. I'm actually going to save it. That's not bad enough where I want to expend all of his influence. And we might, we might find ourselves in an emergency where we need it. 26, 29. You know what? We'll have her try. And let's see. Greco-Roman paganism is actually up. That sucks. This is going up as well. I guess it's due to this falling. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer. This will eventually catch something, though. It's moving faster than this is, despite this having a head start, and this is falling incredibly fast. Okay. Diplomacy time. What do we got here? Danes? Gonna give me anything? No. I wonder why they... Well, I guess it's because we're allies with the Angles, but we're good friends with the Geats, and it doesn't seem to have really done anything for us in that regard. We're holding it neutral with the Abdanians, which is actually better than I expected. I would love to be able to get a military alliance with the Franks, but they're still not having it. Let's see. Can I get a defensive alliance with you guys?
I've called for good ale to ease your throat and...
No. Right, that's because they're at war with one of my allies. As are... No, you're not. But you're a puppet state.
Noble friend.
Oh, no, you're not.
Honor you to us. Come speak so that the spirits can hear your words.
Why can't I... Oh, we're already allies with them. That's why I can't. Duh. And everybody else we're at war with, so... let's see. Alamans, can we improve our
friend, and let us talk.
relationship
and let us
here?
have good wine until we can talk no more.
No? Okay. Well then, not a whole lot to do there. We spent our money. We dealt with that rebellion. We're going to have, again, another one immediately to deal with. But that's just about all we can do. So, on to the next turn. Oh, one of our governors leveled up. Let's see. Is there anything I can give you? Research rate +3. You know what? That will be pretty helpful. And research rate, why not? Let's see. Are you causing bad public order? Yes, you are, actually. -2, though, is not that bad. So he's technically at +3 right now. Oh, we forgot to give him skills. I'm going to lower construction cost here, because that will help with upgrading stuff over here, obviously.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
Alright, so it's the year 400 AD, and the fertility across the entire world has fallen off a bit. So, our crops and stuff are going to take a bit of a hit here, and of course Attila was born. I'm just going to skip through all this. Oh, apparently he has declined. We can make him a eunuch, which will give him +5 loyalty. Or we can blind him, which will give him +5 loyalty. I'm going to go eunuch. Alright, let's see here. There's our new rebellion. Let's get you guys home. Why can't you move into Lindum? That doesn't make any sense. Weird. Is there like a river there or something? Whatever, let's get you back. I don't think you guys will be able to make it there. Not quite, unfortunately. Let's get you close. We'll prepare for that fight. Public order here is, wow, really going to fall off with them gone. Man, we really need religious buildings. That is killing us right now. Speaking of which, let's take a look here. So 23.0, and it's going to go up 1.6. This is going to go up 1.4. So it won't catch that for a while, but we probably will catch this falling. So that might have ended up working out in the long run. What else can we do? We have enough money for maybe... No, don't need any of those upgraded. I guess we can take this up another level. Or we can build our wood carver. That's going to hurt public order, though. I mean, everything I do is going to hurt public order. But, let's see, that'll hurt it less. So what the hell. Alright, with that, I think we're going to call it a day. We're going to need to deal with this rebellion, obviously, but it's going to have to wait till next turn, so hopefully they don't get ridiculously overpowered between now and then. I do need to rename these with their proper Saxon names, and we're probably going to start mobilizing against the Picts at some point. My goal, again, is to subjugate them, not to conquer them, because I do not have any use for this territory up here. I would have to conquer all three factions' territories if I wanted to do that. And again, I've talked about this with the whole AI being able to field more armies off of a single province than the player can. So puppets can be ridiculously overpowered if you use them correctly. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Total War Attila with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.